All right, the next one is step 24A, number 2 panel. So as far as the panels go, it looks like all the center sections are the same on the panels. The only difference on the panel is the bottom panel has a weather stripping. So I just used the next panel in line, which is right there. This was a bit confusing, and I'm going to tell you why. Number 1 tells you drill 3 half-inch holes into the section face. Drill completely through the section for the middle hole. Okay, drill 3 half-inch holes. But then it came with this, with the template, and it's showing 7/16 holes. So I was just like, so do I use 7/16? Do I use half inch? What do I do? So I decided to go with the 7/16 because that's the smaller, and if I needed to upsize, I could always upsize. So I started with the 7/16. I've taken some pictures so you can see how the process worked on this. What I did, I didn't even use the template. I just drilled my holes. I'll use this for an example. I drilled pilot holes right through here. That way, and I was straight, so then I said, okay, that way I didn't need a template. So I had 3 pilot holes, and then I went with 7/16, like I said. So I had the pilot holes through here, and then I just drilled 7/16 holes straight on through. Well, when I drilled the 7/16 holes, either I was off a little bit or whatever, but it didn't work, so I needed half inch, which is no problem. I just put a half-inch bit in there and did a half inch, and it went through perfectly. So why do we need these red things? All these are spacers. That's all they are. They're just spacers to go through. And I don't have the directions in front of me, so I'm just talking. And I'm going to send some pictures on this too. Basically, there's a washer that they called for right in there, and I put the washer in. And the reason is this way it can turn, because you can see how those have dimples there. And those dimples in the washer, all that ensures is that there's space between here so that the product moves. That's the only purpose for them. And then the red things are spacers. And the reason we have spacers is so we can tighten it up and it doesn't collapse the whole panel. What I did notice was when I first put this on, the spring washer wouldn't go on because it wasn't down far enough, so I had to tighten these down a little bit more. So I tightened it down with the screws a little bit more, and then I put this back on and then put the spring washer on, and it worked fine. So, the end result, that's how that one works.